Hello, today I'm going to bring you some of the funniest sound effects I've seen in the gaming world. And if you don't know me, my name is Alan, and I'm just starting out in making video about sound effects. So please subscribe, leave a like, it will make my day. And the first one is the kritter sound. It plays whenever we kill a crocodile. The funny thing here is the game starts with waterfalls, crystals, birds, it's all beautiful, and all of the sudden yeah. And another funny thing here is if you have two crocodiles and you kill both of them, it will sound like one right after another. And how is this sound made? Probably just someone making the voice, and then we have it to pitch it down a little bit and compress the sound like this. Oh. And here is the sound of my voice. Oh. So there isn't much to do actually, but we can add a pitch shifter and make it down a little bit. So this is the original. Oh. And we can do that. Oh. 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 Yeah, I think it's around here. And a bit crusher. A bit crusher is to make the sound more compressed, like old sounds. It's already getting some effect, but just to explain what is this. Can you see it makes sound? I don't want to use the word worse, but it can make the sound compress. Okay. And the second one in our list is the Metal Gear Alert sound. And the cool thing about the sound is that even those who never played the game probably heard it somewhere. The sound plays whenever a soldier encounters the protagonist, Solid Snake. So Metal Gear is a stealth game, and so the sound goes really well to make the player attentive and knows he's being discovered. And the curious part about the sound effect is that it's a dissonant chord, so it should sound dark and evil. But because of the internet and how people use this completely out of context, we kinda laugh every time we hear this sound now. And our friend Ryan Reyes already explained how to make this sound through a keyboard. I'm gonna make it through a synthesizer here. In order to create this sound, we're gonna need to play 5 notes together. And the first note is an A sharp, then a C sharp, a D sharp, and G, and then A sharp again. You play the 2 first notes, and then the 3 other together, sounding like this. And the third in our list is a voice from The Legend of Zelda, the Beetle character. Oh! This voice is just an amazing work. It's very funny and perfect at the same time. It really matches the character here. Oh! And it's so funny that there are videos out there with just the Beatles voice and even a song. Another thing remarkable about the character is that it's all around the Zelda games. It's one character that appears all around the Zelda universe. Oh! Oh! And as far from I see from the community, people really love it. And there isn't much to talk about making of here, it's really just a voice work. Thank you! And the fourth on our list is the one of the funniest scenes in games of history, maybe ever. It's the scene of Give Me a Drink, Bartender, from the game Town with No Name.
Give me a drink, bartender.
And what should happen in this scene is that the player should be able to grab the glass as it appears in the scene. But if the player misses it, it will follows and crash into the ground. And the sound is just so exaggerated here. Feels like an entire piece of furniture glass is broken. And actually, it's amazing how if this sound were any other way, it probably wouldn't be so remarkable here. Maybe even people wouldn't know the game at all. And just a note, it's really normal that some sounds in video games and movies are completely different from reality.
Give me a drink, bartender.
Okay, and the last one here, I have no idea of what happened. It's the sound Burn to the Ground from Mega Man X7. And the problem here is that after you play this stage, this sound just gets in your head like forever. In completely out of context moments, it's there. And I read in a Reddit thread somewhere that it was a development problem here. It was supposed to play every time a boss does determined action. And according to the Mega Man Wiki, it was to play suppose when it casts his fireball. But it casts a lot of fireballs. This is it for today. I hope you liked the video. And I try to bring more content about sound effects and beautiful art that sometimes just pass by us. And thank you, subscribe, leave a like. See ya.